Okay.
Okay, here we are for the second step in the undersink cleanout. You can see I've got the P-trap and the pipe that connects it to the drain, and then the straight pipe that connects it to the sink. And in the first video I showed you all the buildup, and we're going to get all that buildup out. To do that, you go into the workroom and you'll find this rooftop AC only drain pipe reamer. This reamer is for non-food applications only, and so we're going to then need a couple yellow rags. When you're doing this, make sure again you use housekeeping rags, and those are yellow. Do not use a red rag, which denotes the cafe or food services, or a blue rag, which is for the kitchen only. So use a couple yellow rags. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the water on here. So I've got that going. And I'll start with the easiest one first. Just going to run some water down there and then ream these out. We're not going to get these, spit polish clean. Ooh, that's a little too hot. We'll get a little cold water going in here. The idea is that you've just gotten rid of the blockage. Okay, there you go. You can see that one looks good, so we'll set that to the side. This was probably going to be the next. Watch this. I just put my finger in there. You can see it just come out. It's pretty gross. So don't be afraid of it. Just get in there. You can increase the water pressure here in the line and use that to your advantage. But the nice thing about this reamer is it's flexible. So it'll get in there, twist it around. This is what you'd consider to be one of the dirty jobs of the cafe, but one that's very necessary. And then of course, we'll go back in on the other side, ream that out, and that looks good. Clean the seal area up. A lot of that will come off with the rag. Here's the worst one. This one was really bad. I don't know if I can get it all out with my finger, but you can see there again, it's just caked and pooled in there, and so we've got to get that out. So we get that nice and wet, and I'm going to kind of pre-curve this a little bit, and here we go. I'm going to come out the other side. And we're just going to run this back and forth a little bit. Now this probably hasn't been done in a decade, so I'm not going to be able to get it perfectly clean, but I am going to increase the water pressure. And we're just going to, you can see that the water is running clear out of the bottom, and that's really kind of what you're looking for. So as long as that's the case, even though you're going to see some residue in there, it's clean. So now that we're done with that, probably should rinse out our container. Got to keep our janitor's closet clean. Just a little note on that. We just scraped and epoxied the floor, so we want to keep this floor looking nice and clean. All right. And then we'll just take, again, we're not going to give this a spit shine, but you can see that looks a lot better underneath the sink when the health inspector comes and doesn't see a bunch of brown coffee stained pipes. we go. And the last. If you take these seals off, make sure that you put them on in the same direction. It is important, so you'll notice that the tapered side always goes towards the direction of the water flow. So you would not want to put this on upside down or else it will leak. And you may not realize it after you've put it together until there's a watery mess oozing out of the cupboard onto the floor. Okay. And so we're done here. The next video will show how to reinstall these pieces and we'll be all set. Thank you.